Here's the infinite that nobody wanted, the Danfinite. Good morning, FGC.
Good morning.
So Street Fighter. Street Fighter Season 5 is out, kind of. I was online. Oh, no, I downloaded the updates and everything. So, I want to play Dan. I want to try the Infinite out. But, the trials are actually not out yet. The trials give you like a quick rundown of what the character can do that's new and things like that. But the patch notes are out. And for all the hardcore players, we've already seen the patch notes. We've seen this guy. Hibiki is having his time in the spotlight right now.
With this super infinite. There is a way to beat it, though. Especially if you play online. There's one way to beat it.
Do this. This is the way you beat it, guys. That's how you beat it. You just
quit. Out. You just gotta disconnect. Disco is the way to go.
So we know that there has been a change of the guard over at Capcom. Yoshida, I believe was it?
Yeah. Ono
has left the company or has been placed out of the company. However you want to see about that. But they're doing things a little bit different. We don't have Ono anymore, but we do have the people who were in the background that never got a lot of face time or whatever the case is when it comes to Street Fighter. And looking at the Danfinite, looking at the patch notes, it has me believing that Capcom is doing things a little bit differently. So if you look at a lot of the patch notes, a lot of the balance changes, especially, a lot of the balance changes are actually balancing the game, which is something that I don't think, of course, the Danfinite is not a balance of the game, but I don't think that's something that the previous administration wanted to do with Street Fighter. If we remember, Ono leaving was based upon the fact that he was butting heads with Street Fighter 6. So if there's any indication of anything they do, when Capcom gets to the end of the fighting game, they pretty much do all the things they want to do in the next game in this game. You know? So when we look at things like the D shift, when we look at things like people being able to juggle, a lot of people are able to juggle. A lot of characters that didn't have 3 frames getting 3 frame buttons. A lot of things that were cheap again, like little bug fixes, like Ken's super being able to hit. Just little things like that. Like this might be a Capcom that has a more detailed, finite like lens looking at things. So maybe we won't get such buggy games. Maybe we'll get more balanced games. Maybe we'll get cooler features because if they can make Dan look good.
Yep.
We got Oro coming out. We have the character from the Street Fighter, basically
from was it Rival Schools?
But it's like a Street Fighter mythos. I guess the Capcom mythos coming into the game. Like if we can get a Capcom Street Fighter 6 that's got like Captain Commando, like if we just really get get the Street Fighter core in the game, and then we can pull from all these games or whatever the case like that. We got an infinite in Street Fighter.
Yeah, we do. It's weird.
It makes me think it's. I haven't been that positive on Capcom fighting games in a while, and it kind of gives me a little bit of hope of going forward. Now, of course, that all depends on the net code that we can get. And if Capcom's going to jump on that Street Fighter 6, I wouldn't see why they would. But they need to return to form because it's not great.
No, it's not great at all. We're going to have to see some big changes from them. And I think this is, like you're saying, you've been seeing changes. I think this is just the beginning of it, and they're going to have to restructure a lot of stuff. They've lost a lot of like money and stuff by not releasing some of their IPs and not doing anything like new and outsourcing a lot of their older IPs to other companies. I think now they're realizing like we got to buckle down. We actually got to take control of the reins again and actually do something with our company.
Yeah, but the thing is that Capcom in every other aspect besides their fighting game are doing amazingly.
Yes.
If you look at the Resident Evil series, if you look at the Monster Hunter series.
Even if you look at that was all due to them restructuring at the time. So this is just them continue to restructure different parts of their company.
So hopefully, even though it's sad that the core, I believe, of their company is their fighting game, right? Street Fighter kind of goes out. Maybe it's the biggest thing that had to get restructured, but hopefully that restructuring is actually happening. But we got something new. We got new characters for Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Ultimate, which continues to give us just character after character after character. We were talking earlier about the fact that basically every character that's in the game going forward is a new character.
Yeah, since the first DLC pack, really, I would even say Piranha Plant. Piranha Plant has never been in any other Smash. Every character before Piranha Plant has been in some rendition of Smash, whether it be original OG Smash or Brawl, the one for Wii U. Like they've been in it in somewhere. Melee. The characters past that point are all new characters that are just being introduced into the game. I'm one of those people that's kind of like another sword character, yay! With Pyrrha and Mithra, yeah, that's great.
All right, so they're so it's only one character, but you can like reskin them, or what they call it?
Yes, Echo Fighters.
They're Echo Fighters in each other. Sword characters. Are you saying they have too many sword characters in the game?
I feel like they kind of do. They're kind of overdoing it with some of the sword characters. I mean, anime sword characters, there's just a bunch of them now. So it's like, get some more characters in.
Anime and sword characters go together, like,
I guess you're not wrong. I'm not mad at you, but I'm still like, I think there's a bunch of other video game characters they can pull, especially since they are pulling from other companies and stuff like that. There's tons of other characters they could like put in. But
yeah, they're what's the creator of the game?
Sakurai.
Yeah, Sakurai. He says there's 2 more characters in the past, in the fighters past, and he's got the actual. If you look at all the Nintendo Directs where they do what we'll just call them Smash Directs, that they're doing the stuff at, he has the actual figure of the character. That you can see, and he's so detailed, even under the foot and everything. Like the way he does stuff is just amazing. The detail Sakurai puts in the games is pretty crazy.
Oh yeah.
But he has the next 2 characters. He says locked away in his desk. So nobody knows, except for a few of the developers who are working on the actual character and himself. Even nobody at Nintendo knows who the last 2 characters are. Right.
I mean, I'm hoping they're good. I'm hoping they're good, and I'm hoping they're not another anime sword fighter.
We'll see, right? Different sword characters do different things, though. So this lady right here, her sword is like it can. She's got a lot of burn damage, and her sword can go like a.
So kind of like Roy from Fire Emblem, who's also in this game.
Yeah, kind of like Roy but doesn't he have magic too?
Technically his sword is magic. He has a lot more slashing attacks and stuff like that, but he does do fire damage.
That was dope. She looks like a really good character.
Also like Ike, who's also from another Fire Emblem game, who does fire damage with his sword.
But this character seems more Ike is like a powerhouse though, right?
Yeah, Ike is a powerhouse.
Yes, this character seems like a character. It's okay. So we look at it from a standpoint of a character that can go in a one-on-one Smash game. But there are characters that are specifically for like team battles and things like that they put in the game.
They well, not specifically, but they fight a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly, right. And I think this is one of those characters that is going to be very even. But even though she looks kind of OP, but every character looks OP when you're showing them off, though. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So one of the hot topic in FGC right now is for the last 10 years been rollback.
Yes. And
SNK Playmore, I think we were talking about this yesterday or the day before, early in the week. They said that they're experimenting with rollback, and they're going to put it in there in some capacity, however they can do it. And that makes me happy for just fighting games in general. And the King of the Fighters games are just so much fun. Like, they're some of the most technically fun. Like, if you like pressing buttons in games.
Yeah. King of Fighters has a really weird learning curve. It's a little bit different from some of the other fighting games. But the thing that about King of Fighters, I think I'm really disappointed about is there isn't there's a following here in the States, but not a super huge following in the States.
Exactly.
So a lot and boy, SNK is not helping that with their netcode. They're not helping that.
And their art style. I mean, like I do enjoy this version of the game way better than 14. This is 15, right?
Yeah, this is 15.
14 looked bland. 15 actually looks like Street Fighter 4. Like a better version of Street Fighter 4. But it looks Street Fighter 4-ish, and it's like ink style. Like right now, it's the trailer for Andy. We can check it out real quick and see what we think. I watched a little bit of it earlier.
Bows all day.
Pretty boys. Now, I gotta say, you were talking about earlier about how Chip looked bigger.
Yeah.
Andy has been hitting the chest area.
Just a smidge, but he still doesn't look super giant. I'm curious how they're gonna make Terry look, because Terry's been getting progressively bigger every time.
Yeah. He's just gonna be Chris Redfield in this game. Watch.
Yeah, he's just basically Chris. He's gonna be the new Chris Redfield.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
No, really.
Like, no, I'm not. You hit me.
But the crazy thing is, like, if you go back to like you played the last King of Fighter games, I haven't played as many as you, but a thing that was always really crazy about their art style is that they were very slim, but muscular, but slim. You know.
It depends on which ones you're playing. Like, all the ones were all sprite builds, so they kind of had the general same build, unless they were like a bigger character, quote unquote. But it had a very anime kind of like look to them, right?
Yeah.
When it got to the Maximum Impact was the first series that did like 3D stuff, like really big 3D stuff. For King of Fighters specifically, there were a few, like Fatal Fury had its 3D game, I forget what it's called. Then King of Fighters 13, I want to say 12 or 13, I think it was 12. Decided to go with a hand-drawn animations for everything,
which is really dope.
a lot of the character designs got ridiculous. Like one of my favorite characters in the series is Ralph Jones. He's from Ikari Warriors, right? Fire. Ralph in the earlier stuff was like kind of slim, but he was muscular. Then in like I think it was 12. He was monstrously huge.
12 or 13, yeah.
Yeah, he was monstrously huge. And I'm like,
and when he hit you, it hurt.
Yeah, like it was crazy. And then they kind of, when 13 came out, they toned it down a little bit. When 14, came out, they toned it down a little bit to where he wasn't overly like big, but he still looked like he had a build to him. And I'm curious if he's going to be in this game, how he's going to look compared to it. So their builds don't look overly crazy as they did in like 12 and 13.
I got something to say about what you just said, but I want to check the trailer out. That's all its normals. Let's see the specials now. Combos.
All day.
Ooh, it went through the fireball. That's a double DP? How'd you get that off?
I'm thinking maybe you have to EX it, or maybe it's one of the focus ones.
I thought he got it from like a jump in, but no, he got it off.
Yeah,
just a special from a special. Is that a thing in this game now?
It's been looking like there are if you burn meter.
But there was like max mode, and then there was like where you could just do like that. We'll see what happens.
Shokin.
Woo!
From what I'm seeing, like he looks like he doesn't have as much combo potential as some of the other characters that they've shown off with some of their combos.
Yeah.
It seems like I'm curious if he's just going to do more damage when he hits people because of that.
I mean, he's doing less hits, but he's linking special into special. And they canceling that into whatever his super is. And then you got supers in the game. And then we have like the EX mode or the 15 hit button thing that they do or whatever. They do it similar to Tekken, kind of.
I mean,
pretty much.
Check it out. And then right into it Dream Cancel? He basically Dream Cancel, I think they call it.
Yeah, exactly. So let me turn the music down a little bit. So that was this whole sequence is crazy. So that, and he use meter for that. Then you get a wall bounce and a crumble state. Immediately doing a regular one, and then like I said, dream canceling. So that was a fireball into another thing. I don't think that was all one animation. I think that was two different moves.
What the which one?
So
don't go too far back. Yeah.
So hit. So
that's a move.
That's
a move. That's a special. And then that's his. I think that's his dream. That's his max mode special. His dream cancel special.
If they can deliver, I still don't think there's going to be a huge following for KOF in the States. But if they can get the netcode right, it'll be a good faith effort in bringing the game back to its former arcade glory, at least. And what I want to say is, I think there's going to be 1 billion characters in this game. They've already announced, like, I don't know what, 10. The game doesn't come out until when does the game come out?
It's coming out this year.
It's coming out this year, and they've been doing a trailer every week. They must have planned it out to where they're going to do trailers all the way up until the release date or whatever the case is like that. But
I don't know. Actually, they just have it just as this year. They don't have an official release date, so it could come out this year. It could be pushed back. Who knows?
I don't know. I mean, King of Fighters always has a big roster anyway. They always got about 30 characters, something like that. I think they might go Smash Brothers way and just
say screw it. We're just gonna add everybody.
They're all here.
Yep,
we're all here. All right, that's gonna do it for us. The Good Morning Gamers. Good Morning FGC. Keep playing games. I'm gonna check out that Definite. We'll see you guys next week. Got some more things planned. I'm Red K.
I'm the loneliest wolf by choice.
Until tomorrow. Well, next weekend. Next week. Until you see us again. We out. Peace.